Well, Danny, first away win of the season and the first win at Bradford Park Avenue for 50 or 60 years, I believe. But 2-1, it should have been more emphatic than that.
Yeah, it should have, to be fair. Look, Bradford Park Avenue are a good team, and I think we've probably caught them at a good time. I think they're going through a few issues with injuries and things like that. Also, last weekend, a double header in the FA Cup. But I thought the boys were excellent today. I thought the way we moved the ball, the chances we created, opportunities we created, we just got to be more clinical. Because it can happen, and it's shown there later on. If we'd have come away anything less than 3 points today, it would have been absolutely criminal from us. So look, I'm over the moon with the performance, and like I say, to get that first win on the board on the road is massive. I think it gives us a real lift. But overall, like I said, I've not been disappointed with many performances this year, and I think we're starting now to realise what it's going to take to make sure we keep playing and doing well at this level.
Got that early goal, saving Rig heads in a great cross from Finlay Warbank. And Riggy, perfect performance as a centre forward this afternoon.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent. I think obviously I would have loved him to stay on the pitch for a little bit longer. I think obviously he's a little bit short of match sharpness, and the longer the game goes on, and we'll want to try and press them high. I just thought we could freshen it up, and but Riggy was tremendous today. To be honest with you, I don't think there was a poor performance out there today. I thought every single one of them. I thought the back four looked really solid, with Jim behind them. I thought the midfield three were excellent. Again, asked Scotty to do a slightly different role for us, and the front three I thought caused them problems all day long. So look, I'm over the moon with the 3 points. I'm just a little bit disappointed that we haven't gone and killed the game off to make my life a little bit easier.
Got that second goal, another header, Connor Tinian corner, and Dan Wordsworth, who was superb at the back, then turns up at the other end of the pitch.
Yeah, delighted with that one. Obviously, it's something we do look and work on in set pieces. I think it's a big part of it. I think obviously we haven't scored as many as what I would like this season, but we aren't a big team, and we have to try and work opportunities out of set pieces. And today we thought that they were runnable in the front area, and lo and behold, Tinners whips a great ball in, and Goose is there to meet it. So, well, it's job done. We've come down here, put in tremendous performance. I'm gutted for the boys that they haven't got a clean sheet, because I think they deserve that. I can't really remember Jim having many saves or scrambles in the box. I thought they dealt with their threat really well, and we created numerous opportunities to kill the game off. So look, it's a big result on the road. It gives us that lift, and it's a performance that leads us well into obviously a big game on Tuesday night.
Obviously there's a gap now between us and Bradford, but an important one, not to lose initially, but to get that win, so important today.
Yeah, and like I've said from day one, I said there's going to be ups and downs this season. Look, we've had it our own way for the last 4 years. We've dictated what's going to happen in the league, and that's what's happened. But this year it's going to be different. Teams are going to have spells against us, and we have to be resilient with that. We have to make sure we're well organised, and I think the longer the games are going on, we are getting better and better, and we're understanding of what we need. And like I've said from the first day I took over, I wanted the game to be about us, and I thought today that replication of the performance was about us and how we played. And but again, against a good team, but on another day, we could have quite easily scored another couple of goals there and killed the game off earlier. So look, as I've said there, leads into a big one on Tuesday night now.
Another 3G surface. Everybody happy with it today, or is it?
There'll be a few sore old bodies in the dressing room. So as we've said there, we're there on the ground at the moment with injuries. Great to see Eddie back on the pitch today, and obviously adds a little bit more competition in that back line. And we've just got to make sure that everyone's ready for Tuesday night. Obviously we are, like I said there, we'll try and freshen it up as much as we can, but we have to try and obviously keep a little bit of momentum going with the league results that we're picking up at the moment.
Can you give us an update on the likes of Bobby Carroll and Lewis Riley, Connor Hamill, etc.?
Yeah, so Connor was making good progress, but unfortunately he's had an accident away from football, and he's fallen, he's broken his hand. So Connor's going to be a little bit more time than what we'd hoped. I think obviously we're hoping to be back on the training pitch in the next couple of weeks. Bobby's had his first set of injections, which hopefully if they work we can see him this side of Christmas. And Lewis Riley, unfortunately Lewis Riley's going to have an operation, and Lewis Riley's going to be sort of 3 to 3.5 months before we see him back on the football pitch. So look, we are a little bit unlucky. I've spoken to a few people about it really, and I've kind of said, is it anything we're doing? Is it? But when you look at them, they're not muscle injuries, they're all major injuries. Lewis has just rolled his ankle, Bobby's had a twist, Connor's had a twist, Aiden's rolled his ankle, obviously done his ankle ligaments, and So we just had a little bit of bad luck, but teams will go through it. I think we've come away from this sort of schedule in the last month or so. We've come away all right, and now it's time for us to build a little bit of momentum. Once we get through the next sort of 2 or 3 weeks and things settle down again, a few more bodies in the door. I'm close with. Well, we had one player training with us on Thursday night, and he should be hopefully available for selection, all being well, for the FA Trophy game. So if that brings a little bit of momentum towards us and a big boost towards us, then we'll be all right. Like I say, I'm over the moon with how the boys are playing at the moment, because your older players, your Scotties, your Tinners and Goose, they're putting the bodies on the line. They're in absolute agony week in, week out, and they're getting through it. Obviously, Sam Smith was away on holiday today. I thought Niall Brookwell slipped straight into the back foot and done tremendously well. And again, Cass is getting fitter. Bubble came on, had an impact on the game again. And as I said, it's great to have Adi back on the pitch as well. So we're creating competition, which is good. I'd just like a few more bodies just to give us a little bit more competition.
Danny, a narrow win in the end, but a thoroughly deserved one, and all set for Tuesday now in Lancaster City.
Steve, thank you.